Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Afika Zati binti Azrafendi and my title for my project Sarjana Muda 1 is Mental Disorder Classification in Social Media Text using Natural Language Processing and Machine Learning approach. Mental disorders are increasing globally, worsened by the COVID-19 pandemic affecting 1 in 8 people worldwide. Diagnosis is traditionally subjective, which lead to bias and also inefficiency. Mental disorder cause significant cognitive, emotional, and behavioral disruption. This disorder encompass a wide array of conditions including depression, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, anxiety, and borderline personality disorder. Untreated mental disorder increase the risk such as suicidal behavior. So, right now researchers are exploring linguistic pattern on social media to identify the early sign of mental illness using NLP and machine learning. The problem statement is classifying mental disorder through social media text is challenging due to the complexity of linguistic pattern and a lack of comprehensive research. So, as we know, in social media, people usually post using short form and emoji where it causes complexity. So there's a need for innovative approach to improve the accuracy and efficiency of mental disorder classification. And then the research goal is to classify mental disorder in social media content using NLP and machine learning for early diagnosis, aiding timely intervention and support. The first research objective is to study the classification of mental disorder by implementing natural language processing technique on social media text data. The second objective is to develop the classification of mental disorder by identifying distinctive features of mental illness using machine learning algorithm. And lastly, to evaluate the mental disorder classification in NLP and machine learning using accuracy, precision, recall, and also F1 score. This research focuses on the classification of mental disorder using machine learning approach and NLP tools applied to social media content. The dataset consists of Reddit posts retrieved from GitHub, and then I'll be utilizing Python for data preprocess and also model development. And for the performance measurement, I'm using accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score to evaluate the model. This research significantly aids psychiatrists and mental health professionals, which at the same time reducing the bias and revolutionize the early detection and classification of mental disorder and many more. This is the previous study that is related to mental disorder classification. The highlighted column is the benchmark paper. So I get my data set from this first paper, which is my benchmark paper. And then the first two papers use Reddit posts and another two use data from Twitter. So this is my research methodology. It starts with phase 1, which is research and planning, which what I did was the literature review and identify the problem and collect data. Then data is cleaned and pre-processed during phase 2. Then in phase 3 is the development of the model. And lastly, to evaluate the model performance, I'm using precision, recall, accuracy, and F1 score. So this is the text pre-processing step. First is by expanding the contraction, such as don't to do not. Then remove unnecessary punctuation like question mark. And then convert to lowercase because when one word with lowercase and even the same word with capital case can be redundant. Then tokenization by breaking the sentence into words as shown in this example. Then removing stop words like and, the, is, and then continue by removing short words such as empty, where this character don't have meaning and causes noise. And lastly, lemmatization where words are converted into its root word. This is the data set that I obtained from GitHub repository, and it was retrieved from the previous researcher cited. And this dataset consists of 2 columns, which is the subreddit and also its content, and 700 rows. So there are 7 different subreddits, which include schizophrenia, depression, bipolar, autism, BPD, anxiety, and also mental health. The model performance is measured using accuracy, recall, precision, and also F1 score. So this is the confusion matrix. So this is the Reddit content before it go through pre-process step. So as you can see, there is question mark, and then there's also emoji, and then a dollar sign symbol. So all of this doesn't have meaning to the text, which it need to go through pre-process step in order to clean the data. This is the word cloud before pre-processing. So word cloud highlight the prominent words based on their frequency of appearance. So larger and bolder words indicating higher frequency. So in this figure, we can see that fill is the most frequent words in the data set. And we can also see character like M and S, which are the noise that need to be cleaned. So this is the text pre-processing steps. It is the same as mentioned earlier. So this is the word cloud after pre-process. So I put the word cloud side by side, which is the before and the after pre-processing step. So we can compare that before it have noise like the character M, character S. This character actually causes noise to the data. So after it have been gone through pre-processing step, you can see that the word cloud after pre-processing step, it do not have the character like character M and S, T that appear before pre-processing step. So as you can see, this is the example of raw text and after it have been pre-processed. So as you can see, like question mark and emoji is already been removed after it have go through the pre-processing step. So the pre-process type only consists of words that have meaning. So next, I did the sentiment analysis using Vader on the pre-processed content just now. So this is to understand the emotional tone of the text. So the sentiment scores range between -1 to 1, which if it less than 0, then it is negative, and if it is more than 0, then it considered positive. From the distribution, it shows a balanced distribution of positive and negative sentiment labels. A balanced dataset ensures that both positive and negative sentiment are well represented. So this allows for a more comprehensive sentiment analysis, which provide insight into the full range of emotional expression. So this is the word cloud for positive and also negative sentiment. In conclusion, for this PSM1, I successfully pre-processed the text data and the preliminary result was obtained using the Vader sentiment analysis tool. So this preliminary finding are promising and set the stage for further analysis using more advanced model. The expected output of this research include a comprehensive sentiment analysis that identify the emotional cues, thereby enhancing the understanding of how mental disorder manifests in social media language. That is all from me. Thank you very much.